Okay, welcome to the third video tutorial. So over here, this is where we go to. We saw the units. We were able to change the general as well. And so once you click on this, this is what you get. And at this point, know that the editing has been deactivated. So if you want to activate the editing, you turn it on from here. Okay, so that's cool. So once the editing is turned on, and we come down here, this is where we got to. Okay, when we come here we see the stuff that we're able to do here. Good. So we are here. So once here, we should be, there are so many ways by which we can add stuff. There are so many ways by which we can add files. For instance, if you want to put a note here, you can go through, of course, add an activity like we did before, and then add it through file and then import it. But there is another cool way of doing it, very simple way. Those of us who are using PCs, it's quite a simple way. You can go and locate where the file is. Okay, so let's assume this is the file that I want to work with. You can simply drag the file, okay, and just release the file anywhere here. Okay, that's just it. It's as cool as that. So once you release the file here, it will just load up. That's just it. So you see, it's just the same as what we did here. Okay, it's just quite the same thing of going through the process of add an activity and adding the file. But over here, once this is done, you can edit the name. Okay, so here you can click on this pencil and then change it as what? Scheme of work. Okay, and then once you are done typing, please remember to hit the enter key. If you don't hit the enter key, it will not change. So you hit the enter key and then it will overwrite the changes and change it just as you see it over there. Okay, so you give it some time, it will update. I'll just update it. All right. Yes, so that's it. Just cool and easy. So you see, it's just like going through the add an activity. It's the same thing. So you can just drag the file. So once you find the notes, you just drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop. Then when you finish, you give the file the name that you want to call it. Okay, that's just about it. If you want to further edit this file that you have just dropped, then you have to go to edit. Okay, and then you see edit settings. Then you can go back and then change this file. So that is just about uploading files and how to upload your content. So it's very simple. You can go through the add an activity process and go and pick a resource. And then under resource, you go and pick file. And then under the file, you give the name of the file, that long process. If you like it that way, that's cool. But if you don't want it that way and you want to go through the drag and drop process, you can just keep dragging the file and just editing it. As simple as that, without any stress. So once you are done dropping it and you change the name, you can come back here and then maybe give other things like appearance. Okay, but since you are trying to get new to, you are trying to be new to the system, I would ask that you don't try to tamper with anything that is here. Of course, you can take a tour and look at what it is, but if you're not too sure, you can just leave it as it is, and then it will serve you well because it has been restricted in a way or placed in a position that will help you. But if you try to change other things here, it might not be good for you as a beginner. So you can leave everything that is here like that, and then you can just say save and return to course. So that is just about that, adding files and all that. In our next video tutorial, we are going to look at, so you can go ahead and then of course change the next one. Okay, it's just about changing the next one and going like edit topic. Okay, and then you change the topic to unit 2. Okay, unit 2. Unit 2. So you can make it like this. Let me just go through something here quickly. Customize and make it unit 2. Okay, unit 2. And then you can call it let's say parts of plants. Something like that. Okay, so once you are done, of course you can just go and save changes, and then it will change it as unit 2. But if you are dealing with units, sometimes the unit come like unit 2, or then you can go like 1.1 or 1.1.1. Then you can go like 1.1.2. You can go like 1.1.3. So you can be, giving the names, like that. Okay, so you can, to do this, for instance, if you want to do something like that here, what you can do is that you can go to add an activity. You can go to add an activity. Okay. And then you can go and pick resources and then pick label. Okay. Okay, so once you pick label and it comes as edit label, you can give the name of the label. Okay, so you can make it let's say unit 1.1.1. Then the topic, okay, let's say it was under respiration, so you say respiration in human. Okay, so respiration in human. Okay, so once it is 1.1.1, you may want to so to say edit this a little and make it italize. You can italize it. You can also make it small fonts, give it some paragraph. You can do a lot of formatting here. Okay, you can do a whole lot of formatting here, but because of time, so you can try these options that are here and then see how best you can put it together. So once you are done, you can say save and return to course. So that is how to put a label. Okay, the label will just put it together, and it helps when the students are trying to ask questions. When the students want to ask questions on a particular topic, it directs them and it helps them to say, okay, say on the unit 1.1.1, gives them some specific. Okay, so this is it. So you can also, you see that this is here. You can easily point to where the plus is. Okay, and then move this one up. Just interchange the position. That's just about it. As cool as that. Okay, that's so cool. So you can change it. Okay, if this one wants to come down, maybe you want to arrange it how you want to arrange it, you can do it like that. Okay, so under this label comes this file, so you can arrange your work in that order, giving them specifics based on the main topic, the subtopic in that order. So even under this, you can prepare all your files, and as I said, it's just about dragging and dropping files here. Okay, you drag and drop them there. Once it is done, you point to this and then change the name. Okay, so you can say notes on respiration or something, anything. You hit enter and then it overrides it and then change it. It's as simple as that. So this is how to organize your notes and put them in order. Okay, so once you are done like this, let me show you how it would, some of these things would appear on the user side. I have created this user login. Okay, so when the user should come here, when you get to the user side, which is a student, this is how the student is going to see it. Okay, let's see how the students are going to see their courses. So once the student log in, so once the student logs in, okay, so once the student log in, you can view the course. And then once you view the course, you see that's just it, cool and easy. So the student can now do this and then view what it is here, okay, what you have done. So you can see this is just the student's portal. And so you realize that the student don't have that 10 editing on or off options, and they don't have that options that you have here. So those are some of the cool things. Then this child can download. You can just click this file and then check it out. It is just going to download this file onto the device. Just that. It's as cool as that. Okay, you see, so it just comes here and then the child is able to view what has been downloaded. So basically that's just about it. In our next video tutorial, we are going to look at how to get the gradebook setup, so that when we give assignments, it will be recorded under assignment. Okay, when we give a quiz, it will be recorded under quiz. Gradebook setup is very important, and it is best that you set up your gradebook before you give any exercise or you give any assignment. So watch out for the next video and like the page and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.